All right, here we are. This is a TTC interview. I'm here with D1 Chosen, and we're going to talk football and other stuff going on in the TTC. I saw your video today. It was of is the TTC dying? So what do you think? You think the TTC is pretty much going to die pretty soon?
I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know how long you've been in this, man. How long have you been in this?
Yeah,
You've been in this for a
it's
couple
been
of years.
like yeah, it's been like I think it was like since 2006 they started, and it's been like I think the TTC's been pretty much out of like it's over the years it's been like gone stale down the road and stuff. So I think the TTC will be around for like a couple more years, but it's hard to predict the future of what the TTC is going to be like in the next couple years.
Okay. Now, these things, I'm not a rookie. I'm sure it's all a seasoned vet now, 6 months into this, and the PCC is great. I mean, it's a way to voice your passion for your team. And I'm happy I've stumbled on this. And I wish more people knew about this. I know there's a lot of passionate football fans out there that, they just need an outlet, for somebody to listen. It's great for that. It's really
Yeah.
good. I mean, I don't know how the TV was years ago. I heard that there were more businesses, I believe, right?
Yeah.
You know about that.
See,
And
what I would like about the TT is that if we had like I know there's like a lot of NFC vid makers like you said. It'd be like a lot nicer if it was like a lot of AFC vid makers
yeah,
too.
and from what I found out from Bones NYC, the TCC started, it said Halen 88 started the TCC, and it was a rivalry between the Giants filmmakers and the Cowboys filmmakers, and that's how it started. And then
Yeah.
from there, it spread it out to other fan bases, which is great. So I understand why the NFC has more business because the originators in the conference, or like the NFC. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the AFC match, the team's the Packers. I mean, I barely know any AFC North filmmakers besides Stereo and now you.
Yeah.
I don't play the AFC North next year. I would like to know more, you know, filmmaker things. And also, there needs to be some type of, I would say, a tally of all the filmmakers. Like, how many people are actually in this?
Yeah.
Like, it needs to be a head count or something. And
Yeah.
go ahead.
I would really like to see like the TDC like a lot of people step up to the plate and become bid makers, but it's like usually with the TTC it's like all NFC South bid makers and stuff. I would like to see more of like a different type of fan bases from the NFC North or the AFC East and stuff like that. That's what I would really like to see.
I would really like to see that too. There's teams out there that are good, and they don't even have anybody representing them.
Yeah.
I think the Colts. They've been to the playoffs, but they just missed one year. It's not. It don't matter whether they have a quarterback, Payton, or Luck. They're going to the playoffs, so they should have had a steady fan base on it,
Yeah.
and
I
it's not
mean,
them. It's just like the
yeah.
Chiefs. I mean, they've been down fine, but they have faithful fans. But like I
Mhm.
said, not a lot of people know about this.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any exposure. Well, like I said, this is a down year. So I would love to get him when that.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
what do you think the CCC would that achieve?
yeah. I mean, the Colts. That's a team right there. I mean, they're a good team. They've been going to the playoffs like for what, like the past 2 years. It's surprised that there's not a TTC VinMaker that's a Colts fan in the TTC.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised at that too. And I'm surprised Broncos don't have a lot of big makers. I only know of Corin and I'm from Purple Days, the Broncos.
Yeah.
And you would think they would have more people representing them. And even other fan bases like it's there's probably only in total 20 bid makers in the AFC conference, but you have 20 bid makers in the NFC South alone.
yeah,
It's crazy. And I try to challenge. When I started to, see my maturation process in my videos. So I thought I was just talking and everything like that, but as I got, start doing it more, I was able to edit videos and do little cut-ups and stuff like that, or even have little innovative shows. Like I had a show, a video where I came back from the future.
yeah,
Coming back from the future and everything like that, I had a video predicting a win, and we won the game and everything. We do stuff like that could be the future even more interesting. I challenge the video to become more innovative, to be honest.
yeah.
And
Anyways,
go ahead, man.
yeah. Anyways, though, so how do you feel about the TTC? Do you feel like it could get better, or do you feel like if we like it'd be best for like people to like tell people about this if they're real interested in doing it? What do you think?
We could, as filmmakers, I don't know what anybody else does, but I think all my friends about it, especially the ones that I know that are very passionate about their football team. I'm like, you can be doing this. It's simple. But you know what? A lot of people do not like to have on camera, let alone having it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people, to get over that fear, can actually start making it.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I don't know if you've seen it before, but on this channel we do like a thing called TTC Face Off where two people online and they trash talk against each other. But what do you think about that? You think that would be a good thing for the TTC? Is like we would just have like two people go at it on cam live for everybody to see.
You know what? That's a great idea. It could be something
I
that,
know.
it could be an off season thing just to, keep the, hate going in the off season, like, maybe once a week, pick two
Yeah.
pictures and they face off.
Yeah,
That,
but the
that's
thing is, the thing is though, with the TTC face-off is, how many people are you going to find that are have the courage enough to come on here and trash talk back and forth with one another? That's the question right there.
hey, if you're already making big repping your team, I mean, not every team wins every game, so even those games where you feel like they lose, you're still talking your trash, you still believe in your team. So that should be enough for them to step up to the face-off challenge. That would be called the face-off challenge.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's what really would be interesting, like to see how many people would do like online on this Google Hangout and stuff, do it live, is go back and forth and trash talk with each other. I mean, that would be something good to see for the TTC, and maybe a lot of people will do it this season.
Yeah, I hope we get that season, man. So that's actually a great idea. Especially something in the off season, like the off season is fail.
Yeah,
From what I see, the off season is fail. But you also have those PPC bid makers, those people ones, still putting out quality material in the off season. Now,
yeah,
me being my first time, this is actually my first off season because I finished week 5. This is my first off season, so I really experiencing what the off season is.
hmm,
There's a lot of drama, a lot of drama.
yeah. What do you think? You think like I mean I've seen like a few TTC vid makers. Rock Chalk to the Grave. He's new, and I forget that Browns fan's name, but I've seen them coming on here saying this will be their last season last year if they don't their team don't make the playoffs. I mean, really? I mean, like
Yeah,
I think that's kind of like even though like I don't know like I think they really look. You think? What do you think about that? Do you think they're like trying to set a statement or something, or you think they're trying to prove something? Like if their team's any good?
I actually addressed it to the Disavow Brown fan. I don't know what his name is. He changes it every week. I mean,
Yeah,
first he was Rambo, Disavow Brown fan, not Brown Roger. But anyway, um, I mean, I don't agree with that like that because you're diminishing when you're losing business. I mean,
yeah,
the Browns, have Boss Dog as a hit maker. Now another Brown fan came in here. Now he's making a bet that if his team doesn't make the playoffs, it's not going to be anymore. That doesn't make sense. You want TCC needs more hit makers.
yeah.
Bottom line, they need more hit makers. Man. To make bets like that, I don't agree with.
Yeah, that's like diminishing the AFC. Like those are two AFC vid makers that are coming out saying that. I mean, like it's real hard. Like in with their teams right there, it's like they're a rebuilding team, and I think they gotta wait a few years in order to get to the playoffs. I mean, like I think it's best like if you would just like hang like to see the thing is it's a lot easy to come on here and talk about your team winning and it's a lot harder to just come on here and crow like 3 4 weeks 10 weeks in a row or something like that. But I mean that's what's really going to define you as a vid maker right there is like I mean everybody knows how you'll be if your team's winning, but everybody doesn't know like if you like really good at something like this you would be best at like pro and stuff like that. That's gonna see how much courage you got on here showing yourself as a fan.
And growing up, it touches your ability of being humble and being a man. So it's easy, like you said, it's easy to talk shit when your team is winning. It's very easy, you
Yeah,
know. And not to throw dirt on somebody's award, but the person that won the Rookie of the Year this season for the Voice Award, I mean, I saw other big makers from losing teams more deserving of
yeah,
that award because that touches the character. Losing gives you character. We all know this. So
yeah,
that's why the team like the Falcons, Nation, and everything like that. Big makers are still making their games, and they only won 4 games, I believe.
yeah,
So I mean, CCC members, y'all need to stop making bets where one loses. I mean, we need more business, especially
yeah.
in the
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting to see if we could get more vid makers. I mean, it's still the off season. Maybe they'll show up around the regular season, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm like I would really like to see a lot of video makers. I mean, this is, if you could have like a lot of video makers from different fan bases, then everybody could have a hate week every week.
yeah. That, I mean, I was fortunate to come in to the CCC and hear that my team plays the NFC South. I was very
Yeah,
fortunate. I didn't realize the NFC South was so deep until as time went on. I'm like, God, like 30 bid makers for the Panthers, 30 for the Saints. You have like two for the Bucks, and that's a very interesting division in the NFC South. And they complain that, and the NFC South bid makers complain that everybody's always in their business. You know, why did always have AFC teams or fan base talking about a team in the NFC South? You have to understand. They should understand. That's where all the action is. That is where all the action is. I've won at basically almost everybody in the NFC South. On
yeah,
a personal business. I mean, that's where I'm getting my practice from there. Everybody, if you want practice, go practice with NFC South business.
hmm yeah. A lot of video makers from the NFC South. I mean, it's because like all those teams are like winning the division like every year. Different teams winning the division every year, and like in other divisions, that's really like really like my division. It's always my team. Like, and your division is like really always the Patriots, and that's like like I think it's like really the losing team like really hasn't have that much video makers.
Yeah. So we basically agreeing on, or we could both say that due to the landscape of the NFL and how teams are more dominant over others, he's
Yeah,
facing because of that.
yeah.
Would you
It's
say that?
it's really I think a lot of vid makers like I think a lot like you really would never see like a that many Browns vid makers in the TTC. You wouldn't see that many Jaguars vid makers in the TTC. I think like it's like the winning teams get the most vid makers. It seems.
Well, that's why I consider a lot of those fans bandwagon. I mean,
Yeah,
they could be bandwagon, and hey, I can't, question somebody's fandom or how they become a fan of the team. But it does
yeah,
that. If your team is a winner or a team that consistently makes the playoffs, most likely that fan base has a lot of video.
yeah. It seems that like since the 49ers won the Super Bowl, a lot of 49er video makers are starting to come out now. Like when they went to the Super Bowl and they made the play with Colin Kaepernick. I've seen. I'm not saying they're bandwagon fans. It just seems kind of odd to me a little bit that a lot of like all of a sudden a lot of 49er vid makers come out.
It is. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I've only been in for the last 6 months. They've been successful for the last. But there are a lot of 49ers big makers, a lot of Seahawks
Yeah,
big makers, which I didn't think there would be a lot of Seahawks big makers. I don't know if they just now start to come to the. There's a lot of Seahawks
yeah,
big makers. And I can only name one Rams big maker. Was it Rockstar Rams? If I'm
yeah.
not mistaken, something like
Not
that.
that many Rams or Cardinals vid makers.
Yeah,
Like there's like a lot more of Seahawks and 49ers.
yeah, yeah. And even the AFC North is basically only the Bengals, Ravens, and the Pittsburgh. I heard Pittsburgh Steelers had a fan base, but they disappeared.
Yeah,
I heard they had a fan base. So, I mean, maybe they'll start coming back into the fold when the Steelers get better, which I believe that's how it is. If your team and you rep them passionately, it doesn't matter if they win or lose, you can continue to make videos.
yeah,
That's not right.
yeah. I'm not claiming any of them to be like bandwagon fans. I just think like if there would be like a TTC vid maker that's team hasn't been doing good, like those are the people I really ought to give my props to because
Yeah.
like really they don't know what their season's gonna be and like I'm surprised like I've seen like a Browns vid maker now. Like I'm really surprised about that.
Hey, I was thought there was one on here too, Boss Dog, but I'm happy there's another one. They need the
Yeah.
representation.
I think with the TTC, I think in order to make it better is like if like a lot of people, not from the same fan bases, but like a lot of vid makers come out and like from fan bases that teams haven't won, like the Browns, the Texans, the Jaguars, all those fan bases right there. I think it would be pretty exciting to see that. But the question is though, like knowing that their team's probably not going to do that good if they would come on here and crow like all week. Like that's the question right there.
I don't think certain people would be able to even handle that much crow down their
Yeah.
throat coming out their mouth. And it's sad that you just named the AFC South. Is there only one game maker in the AFC South?
Yeah, there ain't really that many in the AFC South.
All I can think of is Steven Rose.
Steven Rose and I don't know if that Jaguars fan is making videos still,
I,
but Steven Rose and him,
I hope he is.
those are the only there's only like two people that make videos. I mean, really though, if you would think about it though, the Colts are not bad of a team. I mean, really how come there ain't Colts vid makers on here?
I don't understand that. And Titans, I mean, Every year, I think the Titans to make the playoffs, but they don't. But you would think they would have a fan base because they're not
Yeah.
city. They're not a city team. You know,
I think there probably used to be Colts fans on here, but they probably retired.
probably, probably.
That's what I think.
NFC, man, it's a, you're fortunate you're in the NFC. You have a lot of trash talkers in that conference, but the AFC is the landscape of good makers is very weak.
Very slim. Yeah, it's very weak. I mean, like that's the thing when you're in the AFC. It's like kind of hard to trash talk people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trashing against the NFC, you got at least you got something. But yeah,
It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
it'd be a lot nicer to see the AFC have a lot more video makers. Because like the NFC's pretty much that's where it's all at.
Yeah, that's basically where it's all at. The most, I mean, like you said before, the landscape of the NFL, you know, depending on what it's produced, what much that fan base have for it. And the
Yeah,
NFC conference is a strong conference for football. You know, but I mean, the AFC East, you just added two people, you know, to the AFC East, and my talking Braves and Lakers fan, and also me. You know, you also have DJ for the Bills, and then y'all know, hey, no, no, hey, no.
yeah,
But if everybody hasn't heard, I heard Tyson is retiring.
yeah. I've
Everybody,
saw that. He said he's retiring. I'm
I,
surprised about that.
I'm surprised too because I know I've seen with him in AFC season, so the power a little bit, and I wanted to trash him. I had some good ideas for him, and for him to be leaving and leaving the reign to legacy and Byron the Cat man, like the whole AFC just took a loss. That's a loss. I hate the man, but that's a loss.
Yeah, yeah. But like I'm looking forward to my team going up against your team. Now I think that's going to be a real good hate week because I think we're going to have a real good battle.
Oh, don't think I haven't forgotten that W you had against y'all like 4 years ago
Yeah,
in Green Bay, I believe.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
Like
gonna be
I feel real good about it. Like this time I feel real good about our matchup against them, and I think this is going to be a good year for Green Bay. I mean, like every year is a good year, but hopefully I'm hoping for like the best, like for us to go far in the playoffs. And I think you guys are right. Your guys are getting up there too and making the playoffs. So
man.
it'd be pretty exciting to see what you guys are going to do as a team.
I mean, my bar for my team is just making the playoffs. I mean, for the Packers, I know y'all bars is to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So, so our bar is just to get to the playoffs, and I believe it's gonna be a great game. It's going to be a great game.
yeah. I would really like to see something else change because like it's always been Patriots winning the division every year.
I don't. You think I don't wish it would change?
Hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I accepted it. Everybody in our division has accepted it. So the Bills, Jets, and Dolphins are all just fighting for that second spot to be the second best team
Yeah,
in the division.
they're
But
pretty much fighting for a wild card spot.
yeah, basically. So we all see the reign and the decline of Patriots organization. It starts to decline. Kingdoms don't last
Yeah.
forever. They always fall.
Yep.
So hopefully I'm still alive when it happens and the Dolphins reclaim their superiority over the Eagles.
Yep. I think it's gonna be an exciting year for you guys, and I wish your team the best of luck, and that's all I gotta say. But who this year are you looking forward to going up against in a hate week?
Um, I would like who I'm looking forward to, Packers, of course. Um, the Jets. I just really despise the Jets. So my hate week is going to be disrespectful. They're not going to want to watch it. And also the who else? Can't even think of playing off the top of my head. But these hate weeks, I love these, these hate weeks. I'm sorry. These hate weeks, I go into it with a renewed business. So it don't even matter who we playing. I'ma just
Yeah,
try to go all in.
yeah. So
But
this is your how many years have you been in the TTC now? What's this your is this your second or first year?
I've been in TDC for 6 months.
6 months. So
Yeah,
this is gonna be your pretty much your second season then, right?
yeah. My second season. Definitely learned a lot
Yeah,
over there.
this is my third season. So
Oh wow.
like, and I've
Veteran.
been yeah, I'm a veteran. I mean, I've been trashing with a lot of people. I'm looking forward to going up against the NFC South. I know I went up against the Falcons with the Air Falcon and all them. So now I'm looking forward to going up. Like there's really only one vid maker that's on one fan base in the NFC South, and that's the Buccaneers with Real Talk Perez.
Basically, yeah. But we represent.
So I'd really like to see a lot of Buccaneers fans. Yeah,
But I can't wait to face Detroit.
yeah,
Sorry, Detroit fans, but Matthew Stafford is overrated. Sorry to say that.
yeah.
And Matt, I know you agree. I'm sorry, Lions fans, not to bash y'all, but how do you not win the division when all the starting quarterbacks miss at least 6 games? Like, how do you not win a division?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How long Rodgers was out for?
What's up?
How long Rodgers was injured for the season
He
for?
was injured. Let's see. It was from the Bears game. So the last time he played a game was against the Bears, and the last game when he came back was against the Bears. So I believe that was like 7 or 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. He's out. I think 6 or 7 weeks. See the thing about the Lions and the Bears, they both could have easily had that division. All they had to do was win games, and they both pretty much choked it up.
Yeah,
See, that's why I say this is the Packers division. I mean, like it really like they could have easily won it, and then they throw it away.
it is our division to win or lose. It really is. But the Bears are like they're
Yeah.
making the moves this year. The Bears are making the moves. I like the moves.
Yeah. See, I really wish that the Bears, for the Bears' sake, I mean, even though I can't stand them, I really wish they would have went with what was his name? What's his name? Chad Hennon. What I forget his name. I think it's what that quarterback that number 12. What was his name?
McCowan.
McCown. Yeah, I really wish they would have went with him over Jay Cutler because now they go sign Jay Cutler for a 6 year deal, and then McCown's like pretty much he's out. So I don't even know if they signed him back, but I really think McCown would have had a better gave them a better season than Jay Cutler.
Well, we're gonna find out because he's definitely the starting quarterback for the Buccaneers this season.
Yep.
Definitely starting. And I heard in the off season before the season started that Josh McCown was going to retire after. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
he's correct me. I thought I read an article saying that he's going to retire after this season, and then he could put put up these numbers and then get a contract and now go into the next season as a starting QB, that's great for him.
Yeah.
But Matt, you may have to end this interview because my tablet is about to die.
All right. So that's pretty much it then. This interview. It's been a pleasure having you on. So I'm looking forward to seeing if you're going to be in some TTC face-offs, and I'll see you then. So this is our interview, and we're signing out. Peace.